Hello. Okay, today I'm going to try and channel Julie cuts for my I did do this one time with Julie. It was like the waterfall pour, but we did I think she calls it Phoenix Rising. So I'm going to try to replicate that. Can't actually find the painting that I did with Julie. I think it's been sold, or my son has it. So I'm going to do a waterfall pour and hope it comes out looking something like Julie did the Phoenix pour, I think it was called. But anyway, I'll give it a go. I'm not using the mix with Floetrol. I'm using my paints with Elmer's glue and water. So obviously I probably won't get anywhere near the same results, but I'm gonna just give it a go. So I'm gonna load this sheeny shiny new jug up with paint. See how we go. Look at this fly already. Oh my goodness. And that's what I was probably supposed to do today, was try and find a fly curtain, something for my studio. Anyway, I've put metallic silver in there, and this is the cool blue. Yeah, I've done okay. And I want to go some nice fiery colours with the brilliant red. My pouring medium and my pouring medium ingredients will be in the drop down box there. If you're in Australia, my suppliers for most of my paints will be there. So yeah, it's just to help anybody that wants to give this a go. Okay, so I'm going to go for the really deep red. I think it's called Cool Red here in Australia. So now I'll just start back again with those same colours. Not added any white, which I think probably should do. And I like pouring down the sides of my cup instead of sort of like, because I just find it has a lot less opportunity to go muddy. Okay. So yeah, these gorgeous bright colours. This might be a tad thicker than I probably should do, but I'm gonna just try anyway. Just give it a try. I'm just gonna add some white here to the last. So I'm gonna just make it that white's the last that I add to it. So channeling Julie, wish me luck on your famous Phoenix pour or waterfall pour. I'm not sure the names of these pours, but I'm going to give it a go. I did do this one time, as I said, with Julie. Okay, I'm trying to look for something to prop my canvas up, but I suppose I'll just do it. No, I won't. I'll just do it with my. No, I need to prop it. Sorry, I have. Oh, okay, I don't want to prop it up too far. That's not going to be enough. Oh my goodness. Will my little silicone bottle see? Oh, yeah, that might be too much, but I'll give it a go. So let's just try this. I'm going to do the uppy and downy thing, trying to get those wavy fingers in the pour. I can't remember what Julie calls them. Fingerlings. Reminds me of fish fingers. Yeah, this paint's a lot thicker than it probably need be, but I'm just doing it with what I've already made up for my week's pours. I'd made up just piles of different colours, and then I just pour. You know, some days I might make 3 or 4 videos in one day, but obviously I'll release them one a day or one every second day. I try to do, because I'm pouring here in my room anyway and doing this art, so I just didn't used to video them all, so I do now, because can bet when I put a photo up of what I've done, I hope you videoed that. Oh, this is pretty thick. I really needed to do this a lot thinner, I think, and I think Julie Cuts did it with the Floetrol, so it obviously makes your paint flow over your surface a lot better than what this appears to be doing at this moment. And take it back up the top again, backwards, forwards, backwards, forwards. Maybe I'll do bigger backwardy forwardy things. Yeah, your arm gets tired for sure. See, if I was doing this and the mixture was more fluid with Floetrol, that would have gone way down, because I've got it on quite a high angle. It would have gone way down the canvas a lot quicker than what it's doing for me now. I might bring it closer. Oh, oops, oops. That's strange, isn't it? How that, the white is mostly on the one side, but I suppose that's the side which I poured it down. Well, this is interesting. I can see already the difference. Like I said, this was with my Elmer's glue, 70% Elmer's glue, 30% water, and all of my cups of paint had 2 drops of the Helmar silicone added when I mixed them. But because I didn't mix them all particularly for this, I didn't mix them for this particular kind of pour, I mixed them for the pour and swipes that I've been doing this week. So this is just to try something different. This was. Then I have done this pour just last week, I think, a waterfall pour. Probably should start to tilt my. It isn't a canvas that I'm working on today. I've got that heavy recycled card that I order. If you're looking for it, just go onto eBay and put in your search recycled card, and you need it to be at least 750 GCM. The thicker the card, the better chance that you have of it not warping when it dries. But this card is great for if you want to use the work afterwards to maybe put in photo frame, because it's obviously easier because it's a piece of card and not a canvas. Love those colours that I've got in there, but that is really slow moving. But I think I might well and truly have enough, so I'm not going to continue. That's the Helmar silicone I use. It's about $6 with, well, it is with my supplier, Australian supplier, and I know one of the colleagues or the fellow painters in the US gets it for $2 US, even though it's an Australian made. But ooh, okay, this is coming out nothing like the one I did with Julie. but that's what's good, because if you're given the basics of what to do by online videos and pourers, then you can adapt and do things your own way. Nothing is set in concrete, or we're not telling you you've got to do it this way. Oh wow, that is pretty. I can see a snake's head in his eye in that there. Just amazes me every time, that flipping fly. Amazes me every time what shows up in your pours. I mean, you just could not get the same look twice. Well, not exactly the same for sure. So I'm just tilting it around the canvas, trying to maybe a bit slower would be the go. And maybe if I put some colour that will help it travel along, so I'll run some of this yellow in the corners because I like the bright. Anybody that's seen any of my pours, I like bright and uplifting. Well, I might just give this a bit of help here to stretch it out. That's looking really who's that guy now that's really I can't think of his name, but anyway, it's like funky kind of, I can't think of it. That's what happens when you get old, you see. Start forgetting all these things that you thought were important. Okay, look at those colours. That's super duper. Super duper. That is really nice. I mean, I'm tilting away, but if you were happy you did this particular pour and you wanted to do it with the PVA glue and water pouring medium in your paints, then as you can see, the paint moves a lot slower than with Floetrol. And I am getting some sort of nice big kind of, well, I suppose they are cells, but they kind of look like eyes to me appearing in here. But I'm not getting the fingerling thing happening, like the fingers that I got before when I did this with Julie, when I painted with Julie at her home. Got like fingerling things. Going to try come over to this corner a bit more, but then I want to go back the other way because I really like more of the red. So you can see that being a completely different mix, I'm getting these like islands appear in the canyon. So, oh, flip off fly. See, oh, flies then. Why would they want to come and land on paint? It's not cake or food. I suppose it's yummy, but in a different way. Okay, I'm happy with that. I'm not, I don't think I really want to. I'll just do anything else with it. I just might see what I can do if I just very gently with this little palette knife thing, just see what happens when I bring it over the red, over the yellow. Okay. Oh, probably should have left it, but you know, never know when to stop. Need somebody here slapping my wrist. Okay, I'm gonna leave that. I will give it a Izzy Wizzy, let's get busy. I will give it a wave over with my wand. This is my magic wand. Okay. Oh, should I or shouldn't I? So, see, there probably cells will pop up because I've done it with no, I'm not gonna. No, I'm not going to. I don't want the celly look in this. That's really nice as it is. It's probably got too much of the light colour over this way, but I think that's okay. It's a nice contrast. So there you go. That's my take on the waterfall pour, but next time I will try it with Floetrol. But that's all good. Thank you for watching more than anything. Thank you for watching more than anything, and wonderful if you subscribe and press the little bell so it tells you when the next video is up on YouTube. And if you'd like to join me on my Acrylic Art by Julie Cube Facebook page, I'd love to see you there. Thank you. Bye till next time. Just wanted to add, I just went over it again with my torch. I thought of course I did, you know, didn't do what I said, learn to step away. I just did this with my torch. I just did the up and downy, and that's produced these like floating rings. But I just wanted to give you a quick show in the video that that's what I ended up doing. So if I post a photo like this, you don't say, well, it's not like what you did in the video, because it's exactly what I've just gone and put the gun in the upper, just I dabbed it up and down. So just thought I'd let you know. It gives an effect, you see, like those cells there, like they're just floating, like a 3D effect. It does give a really good effect. My son, who's the spray paint artist, he loves this effect on a ring pour or this waterfall pour. So all good.